How's it going, YouTubers? It's Tony1230 here, and I'm going to actually be highlighting some 3 indie games that have particularly stood out to me within this week here. There's a couple more I'd like to add in. I'll probably do another video sometime later, some other pretty cool ones, but all these games I'm doing here are free. You can download them just by pretty much Googling their name, and yeah, no, this one here is called Zenith. Now Zenith is, like, as you can see here, it is very, very much art-based. It's the story on it. I'm not, to be honest, I'm not sure. I mean, as you can see here, you're like a dude with like extended arms and legs, and you skate. Yeah, that's pretty much the premise of the game. You skate around, and you can rewind time. Now, the time can only go as far as those tracks on the ground go. Those pink tracks that you see there. Now, the point of this is, there is actually a point. You can grind stuff, you can wall run. It's kind of like Prince of Persia meets, like, a skating game. It's really hard to describe. But it is really addicting. I mean, you have to build up momentum. Those numbers in the top corner are your momentum, and as you see there, I kind of didn't stop it. Anyways, it basically says, "Hey, you lost momentum. Try again," or on like rewind time. And so like that, like Prince of Persia, you can rewind time. You can try things again. The numbers, like I said, indicate your speed, so you want to build up speed to make more complicated jumps, more complicated, or you know what I'm getting at. That didn't work out too well. Let me try that. No. One sec there. I haven't played this game too much, but I mean, you also, there's fetch quests that you have to do. And the fetch quests are pretty much, you gotta go collect these items. But I mean, when I heard that at first, it really turned me off the game. I was like, skill. But I mean, when you actually play the game and you like feel the momentum, you feel like it's just, I don't know, it's got an interesting quality about it. Now can't remember offhand who makes the game. Oh, what the hell? Oh, okay. And right, and there's a Tamagotchi-esque thing here, as you can see. And you use your mouse to maneuver the little Tamagotchi thing, and that's pretty much what you're doing the jobs for, the fetch quests. To get money to upgrade your Tamagotchi character, and all this is going on in-game. So I can technically, hang on. You can like I said, you can upgrade their defense, all that jazz, and you can get new ones, and so on and so forth. And you can apparently pick your map too. That's kind of neat. I never messed around with that before. Yeah, but see, you can. Oh, wow. Okay. My little blob thing just got owned. But yeah, it's really strange and kind of addicting, actually. I mean, I played it for about 3 hours as soon as I picked it, like, downloaded it, and it was just, like, look at the clock, and it's like 4 hours had passed. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll pause it there, and just want to move on to the next game. Alright, so next up we have a game called Force Leashed. This is it's a puzzle game. It's very much, as you can see here, it's like a platformer. And you have to direct these little red arrows that are dispensed, like, and you have to make them hit those walls using these crystals. Now, these crystals kind of alter gravity, in a sense, so if I take that out, they stop going to the right there, or the left, and they'll hit the target. So, let's move on to the next one here. Sorry, I'm going a little too fast. But as you see here, okay, so the arrows are now hitting this wall. So I have got to do something to get them to hit the plate. So you see how they kind of bend? They bend around. There we go. Okay. It's a really neat game, I will admit. It's really short. but it's really smart, like the way they've used the gravity system and the way that they've incorporated everything. But like as you see, like if you put them too close, they'll just start to spam out and go everywhere. But eventually I hit my mark there. And let's see, let's put those there. No. Hang on. Okay. Alright, but yeah, no, I don't really know too much about this game. I just know that it is an indie game and it is free. So I decided to test it out, and I'm glad I did. I mean, it's really fun. I won't go too much farther here. I'll show you this. So there's red ones, and then now I have a blue crystal that doesn't alter the red. So I have to now make the red arrows turn blue, which this wall does for me. And so now I can use the blue crystal to alter the blue arrow's path. And I kind of screwed up. Hang on. There we go. Okay, there we go. And any minute now, the door should open for me. There we go. And so now, you know, it starts to get a little more, for lack of a better word, like intense, because you have this gravity gate now that goes up. So it'll send all your arrows up. Only the blue ones, as you can see by the blue coloring. So I could probably actually just skip the whole red thing, and yeah, I could just use this. No. But like you get the idea. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Okay, where's the door? There it is. Okay. All right. So I won't. Like I said, I won't go too much farther. I just want to see what's going on in this room. Oh, I see. Okay, so nothing can go in the middle. Okay, got this. Let's see. Okay, so let's start off like this. Oh, I see, and there's a red one there, so it can pass through the blue. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Let's see. Let's try going up a little higher, maybe. No, that's just gonna throw them back at me. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Oh, now I need to make them hit the roof with the blue one? No, I gotta... let's put that there. There, let's make... There we go. There we go. And now I gotta make them curve back around. Oh, okay. Alright, alright. Let's see. So, how am I gonna do this? I'm going to need... to adjust, I think, yeah, if I adjust the red one, that should be good. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Well, I mean, anyways, that's to give you a general look at what you're going to be doing. That's the general premise of the game, is, you know, just to get the correct color onto the correct palette, onto the door, and then it'll open. But yeah, no, it's a pretty interesting game, though. I mean, it's got a lot of potential, I think. But yeah. And to wrap it up, we have a game called Tag: The Power of Paint. Now, this was actually made by the people who did Portal. Not the people who did Portal. They made this game, and Valve liked them so much that they actually hired them to do the gel stuff for Portal 2. And as you can see, it's a very bland, very boring world that you kind of have like a paint vibe, even the menu, which is kind of neat. But let's jump straight into this one here. Alright, so like I said, nothing really to the environments. However, you have paint, which is, each of them have different properties. Now, I honestly haven't seen all that much about this game anywhere, except for one of the conferences that they did for one of the for Portal 2, obviously. But yeah, so that's pretty much the goal. You use the paint to get around to the portals. So pretty simplistic idea, but now you get this, which in layman's terms is like the portal gun, kind of, not really. And then you get paint, and again, the color of the paint will determine different attributes, like green will make you jump. And that is the only way you can jump in the game. So, if I were to go... Oh, what am I doing? See, pretty simple then, you gotta get to the portal. But I mean, I think there's 3 different colors, or technically 4 I should say, because I mean like this puzzle here. I mean, there's a green block, meaning you're gonna jump. So as soon as you walk on it, it's really hard to get up. So you can erase color too. Oh, of course now I'm failing this. Alrighty. But yeah, and I think overall there's, in this game, I think that there's 3 different colors. I think there's green that's jump, red that is fast, and I believe there's blue that inverts gravity to whatever. That was close. Whatever plane you're on. And yeah, as you can see there, all the tutorials are kind of in-world, which is really neat. Not a lot of games do that. Huh. Print screen to take. I never saw that actually. I want to get at least another. Yeah, here we go. So. Alright. So see, and it show. I like how it also tells you the attributes that you have going for you. Like as you see, it says their speed, and these here are checkpoints, etc., etc. Now, I won't play too much here because I still want you guys to, do your own thing with the game. I highly recommend you download this because I was sitting there, I was like, let's give it a quick try, make sure it runs, all that. I got about halfway through the game without even realizing that was what was going on. So. I like it. It reminds me of Portal a little too much. Oh, jeez, what's going on? Oh, and I like the checkpoint system. It doesn't erase what you've done. It leaves it up to you to erase what you've done by using the erase tool, which is really cool. Woo! Oh god, I'm not even paying attention right now. Okay, for real. I'm so dead. Yeah. Yeah, but, so, and then you can get parts to, like, here, where you finally get over that friggin' jump. I don't know why it took me so long, where you have, jump and sprint, so I can, like, cycle between them, but I always got my erase on me, so it's pretty neat. I really like this. I really do. I think it is because it reminds me so very much of Portal, and I love Portal. It's just a very different take on it, because like I said, you cannot jump at all unless you have the jump gel. But yeah, no, very simple game, pretty awesome game actually. But yeah, so that just about does it for the indie game lineup for at least this week. I am looking into doing other games. I have, I believe, 2 on the way. One called Bullet Train, which is like a tower defense slash wave-based kind of Western horde game. Another indie game, like I said, also free. That game looks pretty fun, and I haven't seen too much about it on the internet, so I'm assuming it's either really, really short, or it's just not as popular. But another game I'm going to be doing, which I'm kind of not sure on, is a game called I'm Scared. Now, I've only seen, I think there's like 2 videos on YouTube for it, and everybody's kind of saying it's like a virus. But I think it's actually part of the game. On what it does, it like actually uses your computer, and it restarts the program, like the game up, like it'll finish, the game will crash, it'll go down to like a notepad, and it'll tell you like something creepy, and then it'll start the game back up again, and it's like, you'll be a completely different area, and it looks really neat. So I really want to try that, because I've always loved horror games, and this one has a very Minecraft-esque feel to it, so I'll try and do 3 again. I don't know exactly what my third one will be yet, but I guess that'll be more or less a surprise. Anyways, like and favorite if you enjoyed, and I will see you later.
What was that?